Well, Riot has been hard at work on their Runeterra-based MMO project. One very talented writer has been slaving away at creating and building the world we are going to explore within Runeterra. To call him simply a writer would be to diminish the work he has done for Games Workshop, Riot Games, as well as the countless number of published novels, short stories, audio dramas, and more, of which he has written, edited, and even game designed for. Anthony Reynolds has an extensive skill set that he has brought to the Riot MMO team, and I am sure you would be surprised to hear that he has been working on this project either directly or indirectly for over 8 years. I will also inform you of some of the potential stories we may hear as confirmed by Ghostcrawler himself at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around for the whole thing. Anthony has come into the limelight in the past week with the release of his rousing and action-rich tale based in the world of Runeterra. This, coupled with the official announcement that the Hush Hush game he has been working on for the past 2.5 years is in fact the Riot Games MMO. This has pushed him into a bit of a minor media frenzy with Twitter tags, questions, and infinite speculation, it seems. My first question, which may be obvious if you've watched any of my other videos, is, who is Anthony Reynolds?
I'm Ant Reynolds Lanay.
Anthony graduated in 2000 with a Bachelor's of Critical and Cultural Studies, of which he applied to his first job as a writer and games developer at Games Workshop, the creators of Warhammer 40k tabletop juggernaut. Anthony would spend the next 6 years at the company, eventually working himself into an art and design management position. After his time at Games Workshop, he would continue to write and edit many 40k novels, books, and games as a freelance writer, until he was picked up by our friends and family at Riot Games as a senior writer plus product lead of Foundations with a focus on world building. Quite the mouthful, but it gets even better, because a year later, he would be promoted into the position of narrative lead of creative development, senior writer, plus product lead of world building. This is where, in my opinion, he would begin to craft and formulate the world of Runeterra into what we know it as today. After nearly 5 years of world building and narrative development at Riot, he would be moved into a very hush-hush position on a research and development team in April of 2020. We would find out in mid-2022 that this move was into the official Riot Games MMO team, of which he would be the lead narrative writer for the MMO. This was all confirmed so eloquently by Ghostcrawler on Twitter. Now, I want to pause for a moment and talk about how he has been working on the narrative for an MMO for over 2.5 years, at the very least confirming that this project has been in development for at least as long. The interesting thing for me is that I'm almost certain that they would not be developing the narrative of an MMO without already being fairly confident of their design over 2 years ago, meaning that the game most likely has been in development for roughly 4 years, I would say. But that's enough speculation and copium for today. As Necrit has stated in his video, the world of Runeterra is done, and the backstory and its narrative are pretty much complete, and this is thanks to Anthony and his various teams. I wanted to finish talking about Anthony by reminding you that this week he released his fast-paced and entertaining epic fantasy, Ruination, the story of which will most definitely be a part of the Runeterra MMO, so I highly recommend that you pick up the novel, or, if as I assume many of my viewers are illiterate, pick it up on the 13th from Audible, at the very least. Anthony did confirm that the audiobook has a full cast, so it's worth checking that out as well, even if you can read. I did want to end the video with some promised copium and speculation. In the tweet where Ghostcrawler mentioned that Anthony will be leading the narrative team, he also finished up by saying, "One of the things great about this world is its breadth. So while there are grim and tragic stories, other stories are heroic, happy, and even silly." What he is saying here, and officially confirming, is that the world of Runeterra, in its greatness and diversity, is going to be jam-packed with many stories, of which will be varied and immersive. Not only will the game be filled with tragedy and grim events, but we will also have fun, cute, and even at times silly events to explore and immerse ourselves in. I am truly excited to explore these stories within the Riot MMO, and I look forward to sharing them all with you. If you haven't already joined our quickly growing community over on Discord, where we like to speculate about the Riot MMO and other future MMOs, make sure to follow the link in the description and come join us over there. Also, I'm very active on Twitter, where I'm constantly retweeting anything I can find about the Riot MMO, so make sure you hit the follow on that site. And as always, smash, like, and subscribe to this video. I will see you all in the next one. My name is Spun. Peace.